What's going on YouTube? It's your camera boy Jona, and today I'm gonna shoot some urban street photography with my Canon 6D and the 35mm 1.4 lens. While I was editing this video, I noticed that the shoot was kind of a struggle, but that's actually why it's probably interesting to watch it. Actually, at the end of the video, I took some shots that I'm super happy with. So hopefully you'll watch the video till there, so I can share them with you. As you maybe already saw, I kinda really started enjoying this type of photography. So I already shot some photos with this setup at night. Now I'm gonna do it in the daytime. Also, if you want to check out my previous videos where I did the exact same thing, shooting in the day and one also in the night with my Sony A7C and an 85mm 1.8. Shot some video on this location because we had to make a video for a t-shirt brand. And this was quite an awesome location to do it in. When we were shooting, I thought like, oh, I definitely have to come back here and try out some urban street photography. To be honest, this is more kind of like a architectural type of photography, I guess. So it's again a bit different. Follow me in my thought process while I try to take some cool pictures. And if they suck, you have learned what not to do on your next shoot. And if they're good, then everybody's happy. But the most important thing is just to kind of have fun while you're shooting. Today is a super nice and sunny day, so it's pretty awesome to just be outside and shoot some. I also noticed that this is really an awesome way to just explore the city. So yeah, we're gonna try to find some interesting angles. And I'm gonna take you guys along and tell you how I built each shot. I'm kind of curious to shoot it with a 35mm. Like now at this moment I'm using a 60mm to shoot this. This definitely for sure looks cool. With the 35 it's gonna be like a totally different view, which might be not ideal for this building, so that's why it will be like a cool challenge. They have like these little small poles here. I think I'm gonna use one of these poles to create some blur in the foreground while I take a picture of that part of the building. As you can see, this shot is pretty cool. But if I come down here and use this as a foreground element, it gives a lot more depth to the image. Just kind of not sure if this thing is like centered. So I'm gonna take some more shots like these, but then try out something different. Okay, so I saw these tree branches here, and that's actually like a pretty awesome framing. So you have like the building here, then these branches at the top, and here you have the open sky. What would be super cool in this scenario is that like in this spot between the branches and the building, there would be like a bird or like a plane. You know, there's this one famous picture that actually won an award, and after the guy had to say that he photoshopped it, and some people were like really pissed off. I find it kind of dull because in some ways like it would be cool if the moment is real and there's like really some birds passing by, or there's really like a plane and I'm sitting here for 2 hours waiting for that moment. It has some kind of beauty in it, I guess, like the patience that you need for that. On the other hand, it's kind of just like your creative mind. Me now thinking, for example, like, hey, this is actually an awesome framing. What if later on in Photoshop I add this to give it this extra emotion and feeling? Yeah, I don't know what I think about it. A lot of the times it's actually pretty cool if it's like creative and not like really hard like body manipulation stuff. Yeah, then Photoshop is a bit weird maybe or wrong. Although I don't really use Photoshop myself, I think creative wise it's a very cool tool, and some people really master it and make like awesome things by using Photoshop and adding that extra element in their picture. Next to this tree you actually have this car, and it's also kind of a green car, so that's pretty awesome. Framing the building with this tree and this car. Later on I'm also for sure gonna take some like this. Car is kind of like a leading line, like a nice foreground element going into the building. Actually, as I see now, you have this tree reflecting in the window, which might be cool to have this, the reflection and the building all in one picture. I took a pic using this as a frame, but I think I'm gonna go like kind of like closer and try to find some other shots. Okay, so I came to the other side of the street to have like another perspective of the building, but there's a couple of things I don't like. I will tell you later while I'm editing the pictures what I don't like, why I'm not gonna continue trying to find like a cool angle. So I think the way to go is to actually go close to the building. Took some shots here with this as a foreground element. Looks nice, but it's kind of boring, so let's try to find some other angle or perspective. There's this interesting construction here, so I thought it might be cool to put like the staircase in between these black bars, but as you can see there's like these stupid poles there that kind of like block the vision. I tried to do it something like this, but that was also not really possible, and I don't like the curve of this foreground element here. Not really a success. I kind of seemed crazy because I was taking pictures of a fucking pole. Damn, actually looks really sick with this 16mm. Damn, the 35 was kind of weird, but I took it and wanted to experiment a little bit. I think what I need to do is, I want these stairs in the middle, like a very symmetrical shot. But now this building here, it's like not coming out, you don't see the top of it. I think if I go closer, you kind of see like the top, and this becomes more like a frame. I can use these stairs, so that's what I'm gonna try now. So I took some pictures like this, which might be again kind of cool to add some bird or a plane or something. I don't know why, I'm kind of like missing something in the picture. Maybe it's because I'm just taking a picture of a building. And as you maybe already know, I'm actually more of like a person photographer. Portraits, environmental portraits, events, nightlife, all this type of stuff. It has a person in, a human in it, so it has like a human emotion. This is like a big pile of grey rock, and it's really cool, but it just doesn't make me feel anything. Little small talk that maybe some of you guys can relate with. Whether you're a creative or not, I don't like doing things just to do them. I want to be good at them. It's not always the best thing to do. Sometimes you just have to enjoy things. You don't have to be good at it, you can just enjoy it. That's actually what I do a lot. But in these type of scenarios where I kind of find like, these pictures are not bad. Maybe some of you who are beginners will watch this and be like, whoa, damn, I wish I could take pictures like this. And maybe more advanced people, and especially people who shoot this type of photography, will be like, whoa, this sucks. Right now, this is kind of how I'm feeling. I'm like, I'm kind of like, fuck this pile of fucking concrete. But something in me wants to kind of like keep pushing and try to get like at least one picture I'm happy with. Actually, I already think that I like one picture. Probably like the one with the trees in it. Might have been cooler if there was like more like light here to play with. But this building is like completely in the shades all the time. So you don't have anything to play around with it. You don't have like a nice flare or some backlit sunset vibes. That's maybe also why it's kind of difficult to give it more like a feeling. It's just a very gray picture, which I think is very cool with this like wide angle lens. Well, now I'm at 24, I think. If you put it at 16, it's pretty cool. As you see the whole building, and it's like super symmetrical. More the style I like in that type of photography. Right now with this 35, I just kind of want more like something that your eye goes to, you know. You have this 1.4, you have this blur, and this depth kind of drives your eye to something. But right now I don't know where I'm driving it to. Give it like maybe another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna find some other spots. Maybe this is just not really my style of photography, and that's okay. I enjoy trying it, trying to kind of deal with my perfectionistic self, which is not always good. It's actually useful to do this and just like let it go and just enjoy it. I took some more pictures of this building in the background, and actually like the light now is just falling onto this pinkish building, which kind of gives us like a nice glow. And as I said, with like a Photoshop it might be cool. Sorry for all of you architectural photographers out there. For some reason I just do not feel anything with this picture. It's visually pleasing, but for the rest I'm really like, fuck, I don't give a single fuck about this picture. That's why maybe although it's nice, I just don't really think it's nice. I don't really feel it's nice. I don't want to insult you architectural photographers, because I see a lot of photos that I really like, and you have people that are very, very good at this. And probably they might not like some of the more edgy pictures that I take. And that's okay, everybody in photography can do what they want, and they'll have people that like their stuff and people that dislike it. Doesn't really matter, it just matters what you think of it. But it's fun to try either way, so I'm gonna continue and give it like another like 5 minutes. Okay, so there's actually one thing that I really like now, and it's funny because I had to turn around. So there's this pretty awesome church there. It's like pinkish red and the sun is falling onto it, and you have this nice frame here with these lines here of the staircase. And if we run back, and you also have like this lights here on the ground, all kind of lead to this church, and this frames it. And if we go to this tree here, you can put your camera like under the tree or above the tree to create some more frames. As I was saying before, I'm kind of like a perfectionist, and actually I think the picture sucks balls because you have like this one fucking giant tree. In the middle, in front of the church, kind of like blocking it. If I could chop down the tree for a second, then replace it, you know, nature is nice. But if I could just chop it down for a second for the picture, then it would be like really a nice picture. The first one I took today, that I kind of like feel something about, because you know, like the contrast of this like church, like this older building, with like this new modern one, the gray color of this one, and then like the pinkish red one of the other one. That's just kind of like a nice mix. But now it sucks so sorry guys, actually I should be more positive. I think the lesson maybe is sometimes you have to just let a picture go. For example, this picture, I just have to let it go. It would be cool if the tree wasn't there, but it is there. I'm gonna quit this location, I think. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna try something different with the 35mm lens. I think maybe more shooting some people in like a street scenario, because that's probably more my thing, especially with like this 35mm lens. Because like the architecture photography, maybe it's better with a wide angle, especially like this one. It's a big building, but it's kind of like close. And with this camera it looked pretty awesome, but with the 35 I wasn't really feeling it. At this point I decided to stop the video. Actually, that's when I saw that the light had changed. It became night and the location really came alive with all the lights going on and this bar next to it. So I stayed at the location for like 10 more minutes and I took some shots that I'm really happy with. So these are the shots. Give this video a like if you enjoy me struggling during my shoots, and be sure to subscribe because I'll be making more videos like this, tutorials, free presets and all that stuff. So see you in the next one.